Once I have signed in on my Bcsc laptop, I'll be taken to my desktop. Your desktop is where you have a lot of icons of different programs that you can use on your device. If you notice, some of these might look familiar. You can still use Google Chrome, like what you may have used on your Chromebook before, but you might see a few other different icons. You now have Microsoft Office products on your device, meaning you can use Microsoft versions of some of the tools that might be similar to what you used on Google Chrome. For example, you now have Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint. Microsoft Word is a essay writing or a document that basically allows you to type out notes. It's a word processing document, so it's very similar to what you used if you used Google Docs in the past. If you used Google Slides before to create presentations or to add images, Microsoft PowerPoint is the Microsoft version, essentially, of that. So you have those products now that you can use on your laptop. However, if you still want to use your Google products, you can still do that. I'm going to now show you how you can log on to your Bcsc Google account on your laptop. The first thing you'll need to do is open up Google Chrome. So you'll double click there and open it, and it will bring up the browser. Now it will probably take you to the Bcsc website first. However, if you are ready to sign on to your Bcsc student account on Google Chrome, there's a couple of ways you can do that. The first thing you can do is you can click in the top right corner over here. If you're already signed in, you'll see your name. If you are not signed in, you'll see a person icon. Click the icon and you'll be given a request or a window that will ask you to provide your login credentials. So what you'll do is you'll type out your full Bcsc email account, your full Bcsc Google account, which includes the @students.bcsc.k12.in.us. And once you have signed in, you'll know if you've signed in correctly if your name appears in the corner without any error messages beside it, and if you see your first initial over here in the corner. If you've changed your account to have a picture, you'll see the picture icon there for your profile. To get to your different Google Drive or different Google products you might have used in the past, if you open up a new tab, or if you saved in this tab already, you'll see a tile button here. These open your Google Apps. Drive will take you to any of your files. If you want to create new docs, slides, sheets, or other Google products, those are all available right here. You will still see your products and things you've created from middle school and elementary school if you've been a Bcsc student in the past. If you are new to Bcsc, Drive is a great way for you to back up your files and save them over time, and they're accessible whenever you have the internet. Now, if you are doing different types of assignments this year in high school, and you want to use a product like Microsoft Word or Microsoft PowerPoint, you can also use those because they are readily available to you. When you open it for the first time, you might get prompted to see all of these different types of templates. You could take a tour, but I'm just going to show you a few basics right now. Microsoft Word is very similar to Google Docs. However, it does not save on its own automatically because it's not through the internet. So whenever you are making a document, the first thing I always recommend that you do is save it. So if I was writing an essay on my computer, I want to make sure I save this as my rough draft. To save any type of Windows product on your device, click File, and here's your options. Do Save As. You can save it on your desktop, so whenever you open up your computer, you'll see an icon for that item right there. If you have lots of different items you're saving on your computer, though, that can make your desktop very cluttered. So what I would recommend doing is saving it in Documents, and you can make a folder. I recommend making one for each one of your class. You can even make one for freshman year and then keep adding folders within that. And there we go. I have saved it. My document now has a name and I can begin typing. So, some of the features here are similar to what you've used in the past. You can type out anything you like here. You can change the fonts and different features as well over here. You can insert images in different files across the top, and you can change the design, meaning the colors, and even the layout of your page to be horizontal, or the size of your page as well, and even the margins. Now, fair warning, this does not save on its own. Whenever you're using a Google product, it will tell you it's saved automatically. If you are using a Microsoft product like Word, you will need to go through and press that save button as many times as you would like during this. If your computer happens to die, meaning the battery goes out or you have a power outage in the middle of you typing this, if you haven't been saving your work, then it will be gone. So that's why I always recommend that you save every 20 minutes or so, depending on how far you've been working on your assignment. The quick button to save when you've already named it, little save button here in the corner. Now, if I wanted to use a different type of Microsoft product, like Microsoft PowerPoint, I'll open that on my device. I can open a blank presentation. And this is similar to Google Slides. I can still type. I can configure my slides here, add more, change the layout here if I want to compare. I can even insert pictures as well, or screenshots. I can change the text in the text box, add audio, and I can change the design if I wanted to as well, to whatever I would like it to be. So this is very similar, again, to Google Slides if you've used that before. Now, similar feature here with Microsoft Word. It does not save on its own, so we will need to go through and save that manually on our end. So, similar before, you'll click the File button, Save As, Documents, and let's say that I have a different class period this is for. Say it's for my social studies class. Alright, so here we go. It's my slideshow for that class, and whenever I've added more features and I'm working through it, I want to make sure I click the Save button here in the top right corner again, or I could always go to File, Save. Whenever I click File, Save As, that will potentially allow me to change the name of the product I'm working on. So once you've named it, you can just use the Save option. If I ever wanted to see the different items I've created on my computer, if I click the Start button here in the corner, this is your catch-all for lots of different features on your device. So if I click this button, I could go and look through the different files on my computer. I'll also see all the different programs that are already downloaded. Lots and lots and lots of them. I have a Documents folder over here in my toolbar, so that's how I could get to all the different documents I have saved on my device. And I'll see the folder I created there, any pictures that I have saved, and anything that's on my desktop. If you don't see that option coming up right away, what you can do is search on your computer. The search button allows you to search through any device. And again, I search for documents, so the Documents folder comes up with all the different subfolders that I have made. Whenever I need to shut down my computer, I can also use the Start button here and the Power button. And I have options here. If I sleep my computer, the PC will stay on but uses low power. This is great if you're not using your device in every class, but you don't want to have to shut it down and turn it back on again. This will not kill your battery as badly as if you don't turn your device off. If I wanted to turn off my device, the shutdown button, and then restart, we'll turn it off and turn it back on. Do not just simply hold down the power button to turn off your device unless your device is experiencing lots of technical difficulties and you've talked with your teacher or the building technology representative in your school. If you simply just sit and hold the power button for a long period of time or do that repeatedly, it can ruin the hard drive on your device, which causes it to be replaced. It can be very expensive for you and your family. So if you are turning off your device, it's best to use the Start button and the Power button from here rather than simply just holding the power button on your computer. Good luck and have fun.